props to Illusions Nightclub for sponsoring us as well and making most of this possible along with what we do. Hey, what's going on? This is your boy Heat.
This your boy, the Deeds.
Chemo.
And we are
Highly Unbothered.
Today we're talking about a very sensitive topic,
Very touchy.
but necessary. Domestic violence. Listen, I'm gonna start this off really quick and really simple. I always have a philosophy: do not hit people, children. Simple as that.
And we're not just talking about women, we talk about men and
Yeah.
women. Equal rights,
Exactly.
equal fights.
Listen, don't hit nobody, and don't let. I grew up saying don't hit nobody and don't let nobody hit you. Okay, but on both ends up, just simple. Don't hit people. All right. I know with this coronavirus, a lot of people been home all day with somebody that their customer seeing maybe like 4 or 5 hours a day, and now you're home with them for like 24 hours, 7 days a week.
With an extra tip.
Yeah, and you might get annoyed or whatever.
High.
And honestly, if you home with somebody for so long and you can't stand them, why all together? Honestly, like why? What sense does that make? What if you hate this person this much that are you gonna be fighting? Move out. I mean, look, is it either gonna die from corona or die in the house? So you might as well just move out. At least die on your own terms, okay? Don't kill yourself out, okay? But what I'm saying is, look, you should never, and I mean on a serious note, you should never accept domestic violence from anybody. It is not cool to get hit. Now, unless you're like a sadist, and I'm not sure what the word is, and that kind of stuff turns you on, hey, I ain't judging nobody, do you, okay? But it shouldn't be what you accept as a way of life. I know they got some women out there, and even when I was growing up in a barber shop, there used to be some guys that would say, if the woman liked them to hit them, I was like, what do you mean the woman like you to hit her? Like, that shit don't make sense to me. But you see, is what some people just like that. You should never accept that. And men too, it ain't okay for your woman to be stopping you up in them fucking public. So no, and women don't do that either. Men, you can't be boxing off, and no, you're setting a bad example for your children. Imagine you have a daughter and you're in the house and you're beating up your baby mother, your wife, your girlfriend in front of her. She gonna think that's the way it's supposed to be.
She gonna either be terrified or she might pick up your habit and beat up somebody, child, boy.
Yeah.
You check or girl.
It's just a
And nowadays everybody just open-minded to a lot of things.
fact.
Different topic, different night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it simple.
Look, I ain't trying to tell y'all how to live your life, but I try and tell y'all, listen, I ain't no psychologist, I ain't no therapist,
I definitely ain't no Maury.
but I gonna give you a Caribbean, Antiguan, VI, Dominican, whatever island, St. Kitts, where y'all from. I gonna give y'all this version. Leave people pick me alone. Don't hit them. If you're gonna be with someone and you say you love them, show them your love. You don't love somebody by beating them. They ain't children. You and them on the same level. Both y'all pay bills in the house. They old enough to make their own decisions. You don't correct big people. It don't work so. So look, and so to the people out there that think it's okay, whatever excuse you might want to give yourself, this person upset you, they make you so mad, or blah 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 blah. I can't give a shit. Y'all gonna buck up on the wrong person, and then you're gonna wake up the next morning in front of God trying to figure out how you get there. Okay? Because somebody pour hot oil in your ears, or somebody bust a couple shot at you, or somebody's sister or somebody brother come for you. Listen, it'll get figured out. So don't do this kind of stuff to people. That's all I try and show you. Okay? I think I talk enough. Let a man say what he wants to say on this topic.
Domestic violence. Ah, boy. Whew. Let me tell you something, my son. That ain't no type of topic that could be laughed about, even in a Family Guy episode. And I'm going to tell you this, right? If you know you with an abusive person, man or woman, and I'm going to keep saying man or woman, because we're not in the 1950s anymore, everybody could get hit. So, let me tell you something, right? If you know this person, how they is for a good year or two, and you know how they react to certain things, and if you do it either by spite or accidental, and they hit you just to have some type of dominant
accidental.
Yeah, there's
So accidentally put your fist in somebody's face.
You were walking and you slipped on some butter and you made a face and your head went straight to the person's eye like, but also it was an accident. Next time you don't do this. No. don't forget this accidental punch to the eye.
Hey, that's why people like to poke quote accidental. So yeah, we gonna say accidental.
Yeah, she accidentally fell down the stairs.
Oh, she accidentally
landed in my face
twice.
Yeah, you're telling you. Look,
yeah, sorry, not joking matter, but accidental.
We just had to get it out there. But yeah. So if you know that you getting this type of abuse, this type of treatment, don't stay there for round two. What do you think this is, Mortal Kombat or something? Because guess what, that fatality might be very much a death that you will never be risen like Jesus' second coming. Okay, you just need to like come on, dude, don't stay there for that. If you know you're tired, leave. And if the person wants you to leave, guess what, get back up, get a brother, get a sister, get some family member, or get some adoptive family member, dude. Honestly, if I know, and trust me, I'm the youngest of all my father children. I have sisters, grown women.
I like you said that. All my father children. Yeah, you from Long Island. You're from Long Island.
Yeah, all my father children.
All your father children.
Yeah.
How about your
And let
mother?
me tell
I think that's irrelevant.
Wait, what?
Irrelevant right now. I
Sorry,
think that's the point.
Right. And if we believe it or not, right, my sisters, they don't play when it comes to me. Because, as a baby of the family, a chick. But anytime, and I don't care, boss, I still in my 20s, about to be 30 next year. Anybody ever put their hands on my sisters, right? Only God knows what I go do to you, and for him somehow go save you. Because the nicest person, like me, could think of the most twisted way to just get you for touching my family. Or even saying it. No. Matter of fact, freak the verbal. If you do it action, yeah. I go just give you what coming back to you. And it's called karma. And it's physical karma. You know what I mean?
Not just physical. Like if you even say you're going to do something to my family.
You're getting blows.
You're getting blows.
You're getting straight blows. You're getting talked up. You get your camera go get your camera boss.
Just say you
if
put
you
your
ain't know
hands
what
on
I mean
my
by that,
sister.
you will get your eye boss.
See, put your hands on my sister. Nah. Okay, who you?
I headbutting you first before I putting blows on you. And you know my headbutt is like an automatic knockout. I got a big ass head, okay?
That is so
nobody ain't playing with me. So other than that,
cut your hair first. The pattern might
nah, that thing. Nah, dude, nah.
The pattern might loosen the
I
blows.
try and go back my hair, dog. I had to start over, man. But yeah, for real, on a serious note, just try to get some help. Not the Michael Jordan help. Just get some help.
Okay.
Yeah, so get some help. Don't stay there long for next round too, cause you definitely ain't gonna win like you did on the first time. Not to be a dick, but yeah. So just take a walk. Take a walk. If you feel like you don't want to hit that person, take a damn walk. Take it. It'll help. Trust me, it helps me. I didn't have to avoid arguments, and I go outside. I don't walk
Listen.
by the ocean, not to jump in. No suicidal
Something,
things.
right? No. Listen. I have a completely different view on this. Okay? If I am in a relationship with you and we get in arguments where I feel I have to hit you, this relationship has to be over. There's no way I'm gonna stay with somebody that's gonna aggravate me that much. Like why would I do that to myself?
That is toxic,
Okay,
man.
Come on. Look, I know a partner of mine, him and his girlfriend, to fight all the time. I mean, it gets out of hand. Like sometimes, one time they run over one with a car, another time they flinging a bunch of beer bottles.
Sorry, wait, pause.
Yeah.
We went to the first one.
Wait.
Somebody runs me over with a car.
Yeah. Not now. Boop. Off the side of the road. Bam.
And they're still in a relationship.
And they're still in a relationship. In tongue. Big
So you're
fire.
trying to tell me this? You're trying to tell me this is like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith type of vibe relationship? Because that's Caribbean version. That's toxic as hell.
Listen, you ever see
Attempted murder with a
somebody?
vehicle.
You ever see somebody
3
run
times.
after somebody to broadside and wear cutlass?
Okay,
And then
wait.
they're
Was it the
sleeping-
woman trying
and
to
then
run him
this-
over? Because it's more likely a woman that would drive the car. To
Woman try to run him over.
Not just it's facts, so I can't get mad at it. I
Him-
know I woman crazy.
Is it? Yeah, right. And he tried broadside her with a cutlass. She threw beer bottles after him.
He's
No,
trying.
this is a different
wait,
occasion.
wait, so he trying to make
So-
mignon? That's what he's
These
trying
two
to do?
people are in a relationship and they're fighting to the extent where they're about to kill other person, and they're still together.
They don't always sleep in the same bed every night.
They deserve each other.
Yeah, I mean, look at
In
this
the
point-
words of the Vine guy, this is beyond me.
They deserve each other. No.
Like, I don't know how they do it, but
Do they
look,
have children?
yes.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
People.
What?
People. Wow. All right. If you're living with somebody, in a relationship with somebody, and you feel the need where you have to put your hands on them, and that's the point in time we need to walk away and reconsider what's going on. If you can't bring yourself to calm down to the point where you can forgive them and not lay hands on somebody, you may really reconsider packing bags and leave. Don't ever stay in a situation where you have to hurt that person,
Or at least go therapy, if that works.
if that works.
If that
And
works.
Dito, there are cases where people are trapped in these relationships. So it's like they're in an abusive relationship, they don't want to be in it. They're taking hits every day and they can't get out. They might have fun to save them, they might have friends to save them, because sometimes they're in a relationship to the point where they are forced to cut off those people.
Oh, no,
They're forced to block them out. Yes, you're saying your sister and whatnot, but like there are people who can't get escape. Those people who take the blows until one day they either die and up in the hospital and the person arrested, or extreme cases.
I agree with you. And then, like, to be honest,
fine help.
I seen stuff like that before.
So you
Matter
can't
of fact, I nearly threw hands
so,
for some. No,
but
this
let
guy
me say-
actually had dissolved because he was really.
I'm
being
just
a
saying, but
dick,
telling people, oh, if you can fight somebody or whatever in an abusive relationship, just get out.
No, it's not that easy.
just to
It's
get
not.
out. Yes, but you said just get out, call your brother, call your friend, but sometimes it's not that easy for some people.
Okay, you know what? Let me correct that.
Okay.
You can't just get out, right?
Sometimes you can't.
No, sometimes you can't. If you ever watch them Lifetime movies, well, I should never say Lifetime, but then again,
That's
them type of
all
movies.
those movies are,
Those
or
movies
whatever,
are always
Oxygen.
portray some
That's
crap.
Oprah Network, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have Netflix. Okay, I don't know what you guys are talking
Netflix have it too.
Netflix,
about. Netflix have Lifetime.
No, they have movies like.
they have movies,
The movies
but
are
not
good.
like what Lifetime has.
But
Like,
like,
I don't
who's
think
we
they-
talking about?
I don't think they would ever suggest that for me because I don't watch them.
Yeah, in between the action, violence, and anime, I'm pretty sure
Or
you
thriller.
can't fit in it.
Nope.
or
Anyway.
Thriller, not Michael Jackson Thriller, but Thriller.
Only if you have certain guess. But anyway, back on topic, Dito.
Yeah. Well,
Correct yourself.
yeah. Finish that first.
So you can't just get out. If you trap to a point that you just terrified for your life and you just being controlled, because there are a lot of people who are very controlling. That's the type I don't really like. I really don't like those type of people. And yeah, some of your friends will notice. Yeah, some of your friends will notice that something is wrong, and then you're gonna keep denying it. So sooner or later, it will come to the point, like I said before, they won't be around 2 or round 3 or the final bout. Your final bout will either end up somewhere where you'll be missed. You ever saw that song Love is Blind by Eve? You should watch that music video. You should really see a perfect example of domestic violence and what happened at the end if you don't change.
Here's something, right? No, I agree 100%. But I have to be honest, because I don't try and be that guy with you guys. Listen, if you are in a domestic or abusive relationship, right? At some point, you need to find your way out. And because it's a tricky situation in some cases. But once you kind of see the metrics, you kind of understand where you might feel sympathy and where you just leave it alone. Now, there are some people that are in abusive relationships, but they still tend to defend the abuser. I feel no sympathy for you. Absolute zero sympathy for you.
And it's like we don't know if you
Because-
program like that either. Because it's like,
no, I really
jeez.
care program or not. He's a big grown person. If somebody, because listen, I know people that come to defend a woman when somebody abuses, and she telling the person that defend them, stop, leave him alone, don't touch him.
Right.
Me? Listen, next time, right? You could have been getting beaten with a baseball bat. I'm gonna walk straight past you, you know. Take what you get. Because when people will try and save you, you deny them the help. And I'm here to tell you, don't be that skunt that gonna go out there and take blows and then defend the person that beating you. No, don't do that. If listen, because people that cry for help, when the help come, don't reject the help. Okay?
It's like the wolf, the boy crying wolf.
And you can't tell me you've been in an abusive relationship for 20 years and couldn't get up. 20 years? You tell me you cooking food, you can't take up one frying pan and bust it across pan the head?
Or throw some hot grits.
You telling me this girl been beating you all these years, you can't just take one day and just fucking just put in the trunk of the car and drop out by the police station or some shit like that?
Okay,
I'm pretty sure you got
I
arrested.
don't know about that.
I'm pretty sure
I
if you
don't
go to
know
the police
about
station with a body in the back of your trunk.
She alive.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even think of that.
Listen, I mean, I was saying,
They will take both. They will take you in first.
I'm just saying, look,
I'm
right?
trying to cool
Either way, in each scenario, you getting carrying first. She getting carrying for busting up and pound her head, and he getting carrying for dropping her off at the fucking police station. Either way, you getting carrying. But the purpose behind it, you have to teach people how to treat you. And if once people know they could get away with doing something, they're gonna continue doing it. It's really simple as that. So if they know that okay, bomb, they're gonna beat you and they're gonna still get sex, you're gonna still spend money on them, whatever, take care of them, they're gonna continue to do it. But the moment they know that shit ain't gonna fly, ain't happening again. Somebody might be brazen and try one more time. And with the quickness, you make them know this shit ain't happening. That's what you have to do. Do not take shit from people on a regular basis. Because listen, people like me, if I know that you taking it and then you defending it, I helping you. But if I know you trying and you scared or whatever, yeah, I'll help. Outside of that, absolute zero sympathy. As a real simple guy, you know. Simple to the point. Look, do we have to do? I help. If you do the opposite, expect nothing from me. Alright? So I'm just here to tell you, don't be a skunt. Okay? Don't be that fool. They're gonna come to a point where you have to protect yourself. I can understand if children involved, some women just stay there because they ain't got a place to take their children or whatever, right? And I understand that. I ain't talking about those that are in impossible situations. I'm talking about those that can get out but choose to stay there. Listen, people are a lot nicer than we give people credit for. Human beings will jump at the opportunity to try and be a hero for absolutely no credit, because human nature is like that. We're just as good as we are evil. So if you see something wrong, say something. If you feel in a kind of way, you need help, shout out. People gonna help. Okay?
As Michael Jackson said, I'll be there.
Yeah, what he said. So that's what I gotta say on this topic, man. Y'all got anything else on it? Okay, pretty straightforward. Again,
Get help.
get help.
Don't be a skunk.
Exactly. This your boy Heat.
This your boy, the Deets.
Chemo.
And we are signing out. See you next time.
Yeah, listen,
Man, choke yourself.
No.
You don't seem bothered by the fuck. I must hang yourself. There's no
I
choking
don't
shit.
listen, whatever, right? Just ignore what you just said. All I'm saying is that go, subscribe, highly unbothered. And why this mother's gonna be in the video.
Share the love.
And subscribe.
Share it.
Highly unbothered.
Share it.
HYGHLY. Highly with a Y. Twice. Unbothered. Go, subscribe, follow us. You can see a picture with the three of us. You know? And like us on Facebook as well, people. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Check. This is Highly Unbothered. This is your boy Heat. Team.
The deets.
Love y'all.